Good afternoon, Pi Nation. I hope you're doing well today. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. So, in a matter of moments, we will have our Overwatch 2 team go up against Bethel University in, Overwatch 2, of course, as part of the Great Lakes Esports Conference. So, we are getting things set up in the lobby. We're getting people added to the game. So, let's go over a couple of things while we're waiting for that. Particularly, who's on our Overwatch team again? Glad you asked. So we have here junior Austin Amash, XDU died. We have freshman Jeffrey Dolby, Polo Runner, junior Bailey Matheny Argo, our captain freshman Corey McFan, C4 Gamer, and freshman Eric Schnegg, Juggernaut. And we have our head coach Derek Games Grump. But yes, the Pioneers have gone up some very difficult competition in Overwatch. I mean, they did have a great win last week against Defiance. They did fall to Ohio Northern, and they did fall to a really good Kaiser Sarasota earlier this week in NACE, but now we're going to see how they do against Bethel. While we are waiting for getting everyone invited, we're going to go over a couple of quick announcements. So first, we do want to give a shout out to HyperX. Let me double check here. We're double checking something here in the chat. So we're giving the announcements, but starting to double check. The game might have been closer to Hold on. Give me 1 second here. We're trying to get some stuff straightened out here. But meanwhile, while we're doing that, shout out to HyperX for being the official peripheral sponsor for Marietta College Esports. So they have helped provide our facility with keyboards, mice, headsets, and mouse pads. If you want to get your own HyperX gear, please be sure to go to hyperx.gg /Marietta ES. But we're just double checking some things here in the lobby because the match was scheduled at 2. I know there was some talk about it might actually be starting closer to 2:30. Let me see here. So give me 1 sec, folks. I'm double checking a couple things with chat. Let's see. Let me see. I appreciate everyone's patience as we're trying to figure out the schedule. So the match might end up being postponed by about a half hour. That's okay. If that does come to that, there's no problem with it. But we're just going to make sure that we have everything taken care of. Let me see a few things here. Let me see. We're still waiting for a couple things to get things figured out, so hold on 1 second. Let's see here. Just give me a second, everyone. I know you're going to hear some typing. While we're doing that, I will just go ahead and announce that on Tuesday, we will be having our 12+ hour live stream schedule. So as you can see here, so on Tuesday, February 14th, which is Valentine's Day, that is the college's annual day of giving. And that's because on Valentine's Day, that was the day the college was chartered back in 1835. So as part of that, we are going to be a special designated project to help raise funds to get some more computers for our esports facility. And as part of that, they're going to have streaming several different games. You can see the schedule up on your screen, and we already have this up on our social media channels as well. So at 9 o'clock, our coach Derek Games will be streaming some League of Legends. And 11, Jasmine Smith will be playing Poppy's Playtime. And then at noon, Bethany Holstein from our League of Legends team will be playing some Valheim. At 2, Tyler Salnitro, who is also on our League of Legends team, will be playing some Hogwarts Legacy. At 4 o'clock, our own Corey McFan on the Overwatch team will be playing a game called Flightless. If you've not heard of that game, it is because this was actually created by one of our esports alumni, Leah Leader-Zakowski, who was on our League of Legends team. So she created this game as part of her senior art capstone. So we're going to showcase it, and I believe she'll even be talking about it during that time. And then at 6 o'clock, our Smash team, our entire Smash team is going to be playing World of Light Nuzlocke, which is kind of like a hardcore version of it, where if any of the champions die, you can't use it again for the remainder of the World of Light campaign. And then around 8 or so, I'll be closing things out with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, and we're going to get several of our other students involved with a chaotic 6-player co-op. But this is all in an effort to try to raise funds for, see if we get some more computers for our facility. We will be getting the links out closer to Tuesday as far as how you can contribute, but we do hope that you will join us on Tuesday. But all right, so I am getting word that we're going to be postponing the match just a little bit, and that's because there was some early discussion that Bethel might need to wait until 2:30 to get things started, because they had a match earlier and they're getting things set up for the next one. I think that's what it was. I'm double checking here. Yeah, I think they got delayed getting into the room and asking if we could start around 2:30, and that's fine. Just making sure everything is okay in the chat. Let's see here. Where are we in the Discord? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do is, since the game won't start until 2:30, we'll just take a bit of a break. We're still gonna be here. We'll keep the stream up. We're just gonna be kind of chilling out a little bit. This is the perfect time to, if you have not followed us on our social media channels, this is the time to do so. You can go to Twitch here, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and so forth. Hit the follow buttons. But yeah, so we do apologize for the delay, but we will get some Rocket League coming. Not Rocket League. I'm discombobulated today, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for that. But yeah, we were going to get some Overwatch coming at you in about 20 minutes. So we'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back in a little bit. All right, so I was wrong. And welcome back, first of all. But second of all, I was wrong. It looks like Bethel will be starting, be ready very soon. So, um, yeah, I thought they needed until 2:30, but I guess they're just about ready to go. We're getting everyone in the lobby. So yeah, okay, but we'll make this work. That's perfectly fine. In the meantime, let me go over a couple of other quick announcements before I forget, and then we get into the first game. So we've already gave the shout out to HyperX and our Day of Giving stream. We also want to give a shout out to Over the Moon Pizza for their support. Um, every Tuesday they have a Marietta College night where they will be offering pizza and drinks and other stuff at a really good discount or a special price, I should say. Excuse me. Sorry, get choking for a second. I've been talking a lot today. But they will also have their Nintendo Switch. It's kind of like a game night where you can play some Super Smash or some Mario Kart. And then they'll have our matches up on their TVs, whether it's a live match or if it's pre-recorded or a prior match. So if you're in the Marietta area, please be sure to go check them out on Front Streets on Tuesdays. Also, we're always looking for more students to be a part of our program. So whether you're a high school senior or a college transfer, we have varsity titles in Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six, Rocket League, Super Smash Bros., and Valorant. We have our facility here, the Gathering Place on campus. We have dedicated coaches. We have we provide wellness support for our students. So we want to make sure they succeed not only in esports, but also in other endeavors. And of course, we have scholarships available for incoming students. So all their information can be found at linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. So you can definitely check that out. Speaking of tryouts, we just had one in-person tryout earlier today, and we have several scheduled next week online through our Discord server. So if you are a high school senior or a college transfer, we would love to speak with you and see if we can arrange a tryout to add a little bit more money to your financial aid package if you are considering to come to Marietta College. It is a 3-step process. So you first fill out our recruitment inquiry form at bit.ly/mcrecruit, and then schedule the tryout at bit.ly/mcesporttryout, and then join our Discord server at bit.ly/pyodiscord. The QR codes for all those are on your screen, so definitely screenshot that. But yeah, go ahead and fill out the information, and we would love to see if we can arrange it. Also, want to take a minute to thank you all for your follows. We did see earlier a Prime sub being used, so shout outs to that. So we do thank you for your support and generosity. It does go a long way. Now, if you're not capable of subscribing, that's perfectly fine. We don't ask you or require that from you. But if you do have Amazon Prime, there is Prime Gaming, which is a way to help support us at no extra cost to you. All you have to do is connect your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account, and that will allow you to get several perks, whether it's free in-game items for specific games. Like in League of Legends, for instance, you get a capsule every month that gives you champion skins and blue essence and so forth. Sometimes it gives you access to free games. I know they seem to be recently partnering with GOG to get like several Game of the Year editions of different titles. So that's worth checking out. But it also gives you a free sub that you can use on any channel of your choice, including ours. Now, what do you get for subscribing to our channel? You get instant access to our VODs. So now we do put our videos up on YouTube, usually sometime the week after. But if you want to see them immediately after the broadcast, that would require a subscription. But our content is available for free, just not immediately available. So you can always go to our YouTube channel. But you also get access to our custom Marietta College emotes. These were created by our communication brand management department. So you can see all the different ways to express your emotions while in the chat. I think they look amazing. So you get those by subscribing to our channel, whether it's a regular sub or through a Prime Gaming sub. The only catch with a Prime Gaming sub is just have to remember that it does not automatically renew. So you would need to remember to renew that subscription every 30 days. All right, it looks like we're getting everyone in the lobby. And For the first map, it looks like they're going to go with Legion Tower. Marietta was the home team, so they do get to choose the map. So they will go with Legion Tower for the control map. Now we're just waiting to see when everyone is ready. I haven't seen any ready checks just yet. But we will see here as we are waiting for things. So while we're waiting, I'm just going to go back to our Day of Giving stream schedule so you can check that out. Just because this is going to be probably our biggest fundraiser for the year. As I said before, our goal is to try to raise funds to see if we can get more computers to accommodate our growing roster. I know last semester there were times where we would have to ask our students to either play from their rooms or not come to our facility because we would have maybe a couple matches going on and we just didn't have enough computers to accommodate everyone, which was very unfortunate. We were able to get a couple of computers midway through last semester to help reduce some of that burden. But if we can get a few more, that will at least put us in a more comfortable position. Even the 4 computers that we're trying to get would not necessarily support all of our students, but it would definitely be a lot better than where we're at right now. So if you're able to help us out next Tuesday, please be sure to join us during the live stream. We will have links available on our social media channels of where you can actually go to actually give and help support our esports program. All right, so checking the lobby here. And Marietta is still ready. It looks like they're still waiting for one more person for Bethel. So we should be starting very soon. But once they are done, then we'll be able to get into here. So we do appreciate everyone's patience as we're waiting for this Best of 5 series to begin. While we're waiting, just as a reminder, we will have one more match with our League of Legends team. They'll be going up against Simpson College. And that'll be around 4 o'clock. Now, we will have to take down the stream temporarily to get that set up just because the way I have the settings here, League of Legends is on a different profile from some of the GLEC matches. So we'll take down the stream for it, but then we'll bring it up shortly before a League of Legends match. But we will have one more match today after this one. All right, so it looks like everyone from Bethel is here. They're just getting the roster arranged. So we should be good to go very soon. Marietta seems to be ready. And Bethel is saying they're ready. So we should be starting any second. And here we go, folks.
Now arriving at Legion Tower.
All right, so Marietta College versus Bethel University.
Initiating match.
Go ahead and update a little bit there. There we go. Marietta will be on the blue side. Bethel will be red side for this. Although sides don't matter too much in control. Now, from what I've been told, Bethel has a very good Overwatch team. So this could be an uphill battle for the Pioneers, but we will see. It looks like Juggernaut will be tanking with the Reinhardt. The latest patch that came out earlier this week did provide some buffs for him, so it makes him more viable. And it looks like C4 Gamer is going to be on the Cassie, so playing some DPS this time. Porter Runner is going to stick with the Reaper. Argo will be on Kiriko, and You Died, who played DPS earlier this week, will be on Lucio. So alright, so Bethel may be looking for a teleport strat with the Symmetra, or at least just trying to get to the map sooner. Meanwhile, Marietta is going to be converging over in the back corner here. Already trying to throw out the Fire Strike. But we're seeing that Marietta seems to be pinched from several sides. So finding a hard opportunity to get the pick. C4 Gamer already goes down on the Cassidy. And Porter Runner is going to fall. Argo gets one kill on the Sojourn. But right now, both DPS for the Pioneers are down. But we're seeing Argo and Udai trying to keep Juggernaut up as much as possible. But Juggernaut and Argo do go down, and it's just Udai that's left. And he's going to fall back so he doesn't get picked off, but does get picked off the last second by Goomba. So Bethel will take the point first. So Marietta is going to have to regroup. So they're going to try the back way again. Udai leading the charge a little bit. But now we see Juggernaut moving forward, using that shield, trying to find the picks. But Bethel knows exactly where Marietta is, trying to go in to contest the point. See, the pulse bomb does come out for Goomba, and that wrecking ball causes the disruption in the back lines. Soundbeard does come out for Marietta to try to keep them alive a little bit. C4 Gamer looking for some picks, but the mines are going to come out for Shy Guy, and that's going to be enough to finish off C4 Gamer, Udai, and Juggernaut. And Marietta is getting picked off one by one. So those mines making a big effect. Argo is going to be kind of resetting. Does have his ultimate ready, but wants to regroup. Udai, meanwhile, swaps over to Mercy, seeing that the Lucio did not work as intended. So now the point is at 63%. Marietta is going to have to find the opportunity to get a pick and get back onto the point. Meanwhile, Tracer for Bethel is trying to flank from behind. You're seeing Argo taking a lot of damage, and it does get picked off by Goomba. Mercy will have to burn the res to get Argo back up. But now the point's at 80%. Marietta's got to move. They only have 2 ultimates ready. And here comes the Kiriko ult, but now Marietta needs to push forward. And just not getting a lot of value. Sojourn's going to be popping ultimate for Bethel. And C4 Gamer is already going to fall. And we're seeing all the ultimates coming out for Bethel. And it doesn't look like Marietta is going to be able to contest the point. So the first round will go to Bethel.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
All right, so Marietta's going to have to regroup. Looks like C4 Gamer is going to be bringing out the Symmetra this time. Porter Runner swapping over to Junkrat, because they weren't able to get any picks off of Bethel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
So now Marietta was moving in. Shy Guy on the Wrecking Ball, looking to put some offense, but Marietta's going to use the teleport play to get right onto the point. So they're going to see if they can get some picks by Bethel being staggered, but Udai on Lucio does get taken down by Daisy. And noticing that Bethel has all a Mario theme with all their character names. Diddy Kong taking down Portal Runner, and Juggernaut's going to go down. Daisy already with several picks, but Argo takes down Daisy, but Goomba will take down C4 Gamer. And Bethel looks like they're going to win the fight and take the point first, finishing off Argo, forcing Marietta to have to reset. So you guys swap it over to Baptiste, with Lucio not working as hoped. So already seeing Bethel having to push onto the Pioneers very early on. And we're seeing teleport coming out from Marietta, but Udai does get taken out. So that teleport not getting a lot of value. And we're seeing Juggernaut losing a lot of shields. And the Pioneers are dropping left and right. And it looks like Bethel is going to win the team 5 points at 42%. But they will have to reset once again. Alright, we're going to see Mary trying to move in. Forerunner swaps over to the Reaper. hoping to make a play. But that Wrecking Ball is just causing a lot of problems for the Pioneers. And a lot of zoning with the Soldier and the mines from the Wrecking Ball. And Portal Runner does get taken down. C4 Gamer trying to put turrets out, but it's just not going to be enough. Points at 80%. And Bethel is just preventing Marietta from getting past her spawn point for the most part. But they're just pushing Marietta back all the way at their door, severely staggered. So I don't think there's going to be much that Marietta's going to try to do. They may try to head over to the point, but I don't think anyone can get there in time. Argo tries to pop the ultimate to contest. And we do see barrier coming out. C4 Gamer and Marietta is onto the point. And the window's going to be coming out, but that Wrecking Ball behind the lines causing some disruption. And Udine's going to go down. But Juggernaut does take down Sojourn, but he's going to fall. So Marietta tried to contest, but Bethel will take the first map 2-0. And play the game will go to Diddy Kong on the Sojourn.
Target down. That's 2. Cooling down.
With that, Bethel will take the first map. Very strong performance by Bethel. I think most of the players are at Grandmaster level. So it's, like I said before, it's going to be a very lopsided matchup, but we'll see how the Pioneers can hold. So they will get to choose the next map. So we're going to see what Mary decided. I believe it is hybrid. So I'm just waiting in the chat, and so I'm kind of looking off to the side here to see what they decide to go with. But let me see what they're going to go. I think they're still talking things over. And we're also seeing a quick substitution by Bethel, but it looks like Marietta is going to go with Eichenwald for the map, and then Bethel will choose the side, and they're already saying that they want to play defense first, which makes sense. So they're just getting everything finalized. She'll be starting very soon. But yeah, Bethel's saying they're ready, so as soon as Marietta's ready, we will get things underway. And just getting all the settings correct to make sure there aren't any issues. Oh wait, they're making a quick substitution. Okay, looks like everything's good now. Sorry, just checking to make sure everything is good to go. But Bethel's now saying they're ready. Marietta's ready. So let's go ahead and get into Eichenwald.
Initiating match.
So Bethel will be on defense first, which means if they are able to hold the Pioneers off to the first point, then it will not take much for them to take the map. So we'll see, will Marietta make any changes to their composition, or what adjustments they will make?
Ready for battle.
Alright, so it looks like Marietta is going to make a change in their composition. C4 Gamer will be on tank. Juggernaut's going to be on Mercy support. That means Udai will be on DPS. It looks like we're going to have the Soldier 76. Meanwhile, from Bethel, we are going to see... Looks like we're going to see the Torbjorn play. So it's going to come down to how he's going to handle that turret placement.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
So can Marietta get through this choke point? We're seeing that Udine gets taken down very early on. C4 Gamer is going to fall. And Juggernaut tried to get the res, but does not get so. And Bethel's just going to be pushing Marietta back to their spawn point.
You cannot escape me.
So Marietta's going to regroup.
Take my advice.
Yeah, looks like they're going to...
Take my advice.
Seems like they're going to be trying to go from behind. Udai does get taken down. Juggernaut tries to get the res. Does get the res off. Marietta's trying to move from the side. But C4 Gamer is losing a little bit of his shield. Goes for the fire strike, but not able to do much damage. Portal Runner takes a lot of damage trying to land the hits, but not able to do so. Udai does end up going down. And Shatter's going to be coming out for Bethel, and that's going to take 2 more down for the Pioneers. Argo's trying to keep everyone up, but it's just not going to be enough. Too much damage to support. Argo's going to be resetting, and Marietta's going to fall back and try again. So now we've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds in this round. And you're going to see Bethel does have 2 ultimates ready to go. C4 Gamer already at half health. Coalescence is going to come out for Bethel and takes down C4 Gamer. And they're just going to continue to push on. And Marietta's going to have to reset at their spawn point once again. Less than 2 minutes to go in the round. And Argo's going to get picked off while trying to retreat. I'm waiting for Argo to respawn. Looks like he's back. So now the Kiriko ult's going to be coming out. Shadow's going to be coming out for C4 Gamer. He's way out there though by himself, and the rest of the team is not there to help. And we see Juggernaut having to get the res off the Portal Runner. Argo takes down the turret, but not much else. Numa does fall. High Noon's going to come out for Portal Runner. But it's just not finding anyone. So Bethel able to use natural cover to avoid it, the Deadeye. So now 1 minute remains. Another Shatter comes out for Bethel, but no one gets hit by it. Deadeye comes out for Goomba, doesn't get anyone, but still takes down Udide. Res goes off for Udide. But Portal Runner gets taken down again. Coalescence is up again for Waluigi. C4 Gamer charges, but goes into the room, and Marietta's getting pushed back once again. So now 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds remain. And I don't think Bethel's going to give Marietta a chance to even get out of their spawn point. But they are going to fall back just a little bit. Portal Runner swapping over to the Genji. But they're going to have to move over very quickly if they're going to try to contest the point. But Marietta's trying to come in from all directions. Goomba does get taken down. Tactical Advisor comes out for Udai. We're seeing ultimates are flying left to right. Portal Runner and Udai go down, and so does Argo. So it's just C4 Gamer and Juggernaut, but Juggernaut falls. No one's able to get to the point, and Bethel is going to hold without letting Marietta get any ticks on that first checkpoint.
0-0. Switching sides. Initiating match.
So that's going to put Bethel in a very good position. They just got to get 1 tick onto the payload, and they will be able to secure the second map. So we'll see if Marietta tries to make any changes to their compositions, with their strategies, because they're going to have to hold for a very long time in order to at least try to get this to a draw.
Ready for battle.
So we're going to see Portal Runner bring out the Sojourn, and Udai bring out May. He seems to be looking for an opportunity to slow things down. Meanwhile, Bethel is looking for a rush composition with the Wrecking Ball and Lucio trying to rush in to see if they can win one quick team fight and then get the point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective 4.
So Bethel's going to be making their way using the Wrecking Ball. And it's going to head straight over, well, taking the long way around, but that's going to force Marietta to fall back because they know that they can't fight the point anymore. They have to head back to the actual point. Although Lucio does go down for Bethel, so that may be Mary's opportunity. But we see Shy Guy coming in to try to disrupt on the point, forcing Marietta to fall back because if they try to press forward, then Shy Guy may try to flank from behind. I see Bethel kind of taking their time looking for the opening. They are causing some disruption, but we see the pharmacy Hanzo coming out for Bethel. And Juggernaut does get taken down, and so does Poor Rummer, and this is going to be Bethel's opportunity to press forward, taking down more of the Pioneers. Immortality Field goes down, and so does Argo. And Bethel is going to win the fight, and that's going to be enough to finish map 2. Play the game will go to Goomba. Playing that Hanzo, just getting some very quick picks. Taking down the Immortality Field and Argo, which is enough to secure the map for Bethel. So it is going to be a match point for the pilots. So now we're going to see what Marietta wants to do. They will get to choose map 3, and it will be Escort. So we'll take a look here, just waiting in the lobby chat to see what they decide to go with. So I'm going to check. Doesn't look like they've said anything yet. So I'm going to guess they're just kind of talking things over and decide what map they want to go with. I know in the past they've looked at Dorado or Route 66, and it looks like they're going to go with Circuit Royale, actually. Interesting choice. I mean, it is a fun map. I've played it several times. But yeah, Marietta was going with Circuit Royale, and Bethel's going to stay on defense. And we're already in here. So let's get to Circuit Royale. I mean, I love the fact that this map is basically like a racetrack. It'd be nice if it would have been great if we could just keep going on the racetrack and actually see where this all goes, but oh well. We're gonna head back over here. I'm sure it leads somewhere that way, but of course we can't see the whole circuit, but that's okay. And of course, the payload is a race car. That's really cool. But alright, so we're going to see Marietta going with C4 Gamers staying on the tank. Juggernaut's going to be on the Mercy. Portal Runner looks to be Cassidy. Argo sticking with the Baptiste. You died swapping over to the Widowmaker. Although we're seeing both sides going with a Widowmaker, so maybe looking for some early picks. Although it seems like Bethel is not really in position. They're taking their time and just kind of waiting by this little overpass. Marietta will start moving forward, and Bethel goes with the Sigma for their tank. But yeah, it looks like they're going for some snipers here, because they got Widowmaker and Hanzo and the Zenyatta. So they're definitely looking for like those sniper pick type compositions, and they are getting those picks on the Juggernaut, Portal Runner, and You Died. And Marietta is going to have to fall back. But You Died is going to swap over to the Reaper. So the Sonic Air is going to be coming out for Bethel. And Udine does get picked off by Diddy Kong. So Meridia's got to find the answers for those snipers, and Portal Runner is going to use the Hanzo to try to get some pick. And I know Udine is going to try the Tracer, so has a tendency to be swapping to different heroes when one doesn't work. Juggernaut does get picked off. 2.5 minutes remain in the round. And Marietta has not been able to move the payload that much. Arca does get picked off, but this sniper composition is working very well for Bethel. And we're seeing C4 Gamer swapping over to the Winston, because they have to try to get into everyone's face for those snipers to not be as effective. Well, we see the Dragons coming out for Hanzo and able to take down several of the Pioneers. Juggernaut does get the res off of Portal Runner, but still takes a lot of damage and has to fall back. And we're just seeing picks left and right. Goomba does go down, but several of the Pioneers are still been taken out and have to respawn. And we're going to see Ultimate coming out for Diddy Kong to spot out where Marietta is at. But right now, Marietta is just not able to move forward. Usually one of them gets picked off before they can even get to the point. Portal Runner just gets taken down. And right now, Marietta is just kind of pinned and not able to do anything. Although Udine does take down Goo, and this may be their opportunity to press forward. Now we're seeing the Ultimate coming out for Sigma, and the Valkyrie comes out for Juggernaut. But now we're seeing several Ultimates coming out for both Peach and well, actually that was Argo popping the ultimate, trying to get some extra damage and heals. We're seeing the Twin Dragons coming out for Portal Runner. Udine does take down Peach, and this might be Marietta's opportunity to press forward. C4 Gamer, meanwhile, is jumping forward to buy some space. Does take down Widowmaker, and Marietta is starting to make some momentum. Although they got 30 seconds left, and they got to stay on the payload. C4 Gamer does take down 2. So we're seeing Marietta's continuing to buy space. Argo's going to continue to push the payload. Mary's going to fall back to make sure the payload stays secure. And we're seeing Diddy Kong get taken down by Portal Runner. But now they got to stay on the point because it is overtime, trying to get to that first checkpoint. C4 Gamer is trying to flank from behind. It's a 1-for-1 trade. And Marietta does secure the first checkpoint. So now they got a little bit of time back. Juggernaut gets the res onto Udine. Now they'll continue to push, so this might be the momentum they need to get back into the series. About 2 minutes remain, and they still got to continue pushing that payload. Bethel's taking their time. And they do have 3 ultimates ready, 4 ultimates ready to go, and they are starting to get some picks onto Marietta. C4 Gamer trying to contest as much as he can, but he gets taken down, and so does Argo, so now the team has to reset. Now we're going to see Bethel has almost all their ultimates ready. Waluigi is going to be at 90%, just about now. He's at 90%. Udine does get picked off by Goomba. Juggernaut tries to go for the res, does get the res off. And now we're seeing several ultimates coming out. Diddy Kong does take down Udine. C4 Gamer is going to fall. There's the Twin Dragons by Goomba. And all that's left is Juggernaut on Mercy and Argo on Baptiste kind of hiding in the top level. So now a minute remains and Marietta has to reset. They do have 3 ultimates ready for themselves, almost 4. We're seeing Udine gets picked off by Shy Guy. Has to get the res off. Now they got 45 seconds. They're going to say C4 Gamer maybe looking for a play. The window comes up, but he gets taken down by the snipes. Here comes Twin Dragons by C4 Gamer, but the heal does come out, and Core Runner does get taken down.
30 seconds remaining.
Now with 30 seconds remaining, Marietta's got to find a way to get back onto the payload. Argo gets taken down. C4 Gamer looking to charge onto Waluigi, but gets stunned. Pops the ultimate. And looking to get some space onto the payload. They got less than 10 seconds. So now they got to pretty much fight onto the payload. So I don't know where the team is, but they got to get over to the payload. Otherwise, round will go to Bethel.
Score 0-1.
So Marietta does get the first checkpoint and makes a little bit of progress towards the second. But the win condition has been set for Bethel. So if they can get the payload to that point, then they will close out the series. Otherwise, Marietta can continue and try to get to map 4. Alright, so we'll see what composition Marietta is going to go with on defense.
Ready for battle.
And it looks like C4 Gamer is going to go with the Ramatra. And meanwhile, Udai would bring out the Cassidy. So, but there is the win condition. If Bethel can get the payload there, then that will be the series.
Greetings. Hello.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Alright, so the round has begun.
Stop.
And we're going to see pretty much the same composition from Bethel with the sniper comp. Let's see where Gamer is going to be. Trying to go to the physical mode. But Bethel's slowly pushing that payload. Marietta's going to have to get a couple stops to stay in this series. But Bethel gets the stun on C4 Gamer. He's going to swap some modes, but Portal Runner does get taken down. And Bethel will continue their push. And Udai gets taken down, so there goes Marietta's DPS. Juggernaut does get taken down before getting the res off. And C4 Gamer is going to fall. And Bethel will now be just freely pushing that payload. So just keeping the Torbjorn there while Bethel continues to buy some space. C4 Gamer is going to swap over to the Winston. But Marietta's going to have to find some picks. Portal Runner gets picked off again. Alright, now Bethel's just continuing to cruise along. C4 Gamer gets taken down, does get res, but Juggernaut's going to get taken down. Although Uma does fall for Bethel, but Bethel will get the first payload, your first checkpoint, and they got 4 minutes and 55 seconds to get to this spot around the curve. And they're going to continue to push freely. C4 Gamer gets taken down. Portal Runner does take down Waluigi, but most of Bethel's still alive, and they're continuing to push. Marietta is going to have to contest onto the payload. Otherwise, it is, C4 Gamer jumping right into place there. Sigma all coming out. And they're using that as a zoning mechanism. C4 Gamer does get taken out, tries to get the res off. But Juggernaut does fall beforehand. And with that, Bethel will secure the third map, which will close out the series 0-3. Play the game will go to Goomba as Hanzo. Just getting several headshots. So with that, the Pioneers will fall to Bethel As we said before, they do have a very good Overwatch team. And we see why when you go up against pretty much an all Grandmaster team. But that is going to be our Overwatch match for today. We still have one more match. Our League of Legends team will be going up against Simpson College at 4 o'clock. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take down the stream, get things set up for the League of Legends match, and we'll have the pre-stream up around about 3:30 or so Eastern Time. So we do hope that you will come back for that in a little bit. But for all the latest updates with what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us here on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Shoutouts again to HyperX and Over the Moon Pizza for their support. We do hope that you'll join us on Tuesday for our Day of Giving stream. Thank you for your follows. Thank you for your subscriptions. And we'll be back. I was about to say, I hope you enjoy the rest